The Death Stars were some of the largest ships ever. But the Empire's greatest achievement actually happened in Ahsoka, long after its destruction. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. The Empire is one of the greatest technological governments Star Wars has ever seen. And even though it was destroyed by the Rebellion, the Ahsoka series proves just how much it managed to achieve. Palpatine's empire couldn't last because of the corruption and deceit it fostered. Imperial officers wouldn't hesitate to stab one another in the back if it meant ascending the Empire's ranks sooner. Therefore, Palpatine created the Death Star to keep both the Empire and the systems it governed in check. And while both Death Stars were great achievements, they pale in comparison to the Empire's true greatness. Ultimately, the Empire collapsed in on itself after the destruction of the second Death Star. Without a massive planet-destroying superweapon to keep itself afloat, many of the Imperials gave up the fight against the Rebellion. This left much of the Empire's technology, especially the countless Imperial Star Destroyers, in the hands of the New Republic. However, The Mandalorian Season 3 shows the Supreme Chancellor of the New Republic, Mon Mothma, deciding to carve up and salvage most of the Empire's impressive warships rather than utilize them, as her colleague Leia suggested, to protect and serve the fledgling New Republic. The Ahsoka series shows Morgan Elsbeth and Baylan Skoll salvaging several parts from old Imperial ships to build the Eye of Sion, the largest hyperspace ring seen in Star Wars. Hyperspace rings first appeared in Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones on a much smaller scale. The concept behind them is simple. Hyperspace rings were add-ons for ships too small for a hyperdrive. Obi-Wan Kenobi's compact and agile Eta-2 Actis-class Jedi Interceptor lacked a hyperdrive, which is why he utilizes a hyperspace ring in order to reach Kamino out in the far reaches of wild space. The Eye of Sion takes George Lucas' hyperspace ring idea even further. While a standard Imperial Star Destroyer possesses a Class 2 hyperdrive and a Class 8 backup hyperdrive, it was only sufficient enough to travel between planets in the galaxy far, far away. And even then, in Build the Millennium Falcon No. 23, one Imperial Star Destroyer was said to use more raw power in one hyperdrive jump than many planetary nations would consume during their entire existence. Nevertheless, the Eye of Sion boasted not one, but 7 Imperial hyperdrives, making it one of the most costly ships in existence. As if the Elsbeth's hyperspace ring wasn't impressive enough, the 7 hyperdrives it used were not typical Class 2 drives that come from standard Imperial Star Destroyers. Instead, the Eye of Sion used SSD Class 1, hyperdrives that were commonly seen aboard Super Star Destroyers, such as Darth Vader's flagship Executor, seen in The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. These enormous hyperdrives were meant to catapult some of the Empire's largest ships throughout the galaxy, but Morgan Elsbeth refitted them to build the Empire's last true great achievement, the Eye of Sion. The class rating for hyperdrives not only represents the cost of operation, but also the speed at which the ship traveled. Class 1 hyperdrives are able to reach their destination almost twice as fast as Class 2, with lower classes being even slower. Therefore, the Eye of Sion's 7 Class 1 hyperdrives weren't necessarily installed to reach great distances. Instead, the sheer number of hyperdrives was needed to make the journey between galaxies as quickly as possible. If the Eye of Sion were down even one hyperdrive, it's likely Elsbeth and Skoll's journey to find Thrawn would have taken days, or even weeks. The proper configuration of a hyperdrive also greatly improved the speed of the ship. The Eye of Sion used 2 clusters of 3 Class 1 hyperdrives on either side, and a final single Class 1 at the bottom. This configuration was merely a prototype, since nothing like the Eye of Sion had ever been built before. Even Huyang, who has roughly 25,000 years of history stored in his databank, had never seen anything as powerful as the Eye of Sion. In other words, while the galaxy had seen large, planet-destroying superweapons before, it had never seen a hyperspace ring like this. In the High Republic novels, some of the galaxy's more optimal hyperspace configurations are discovered. This only further solidifies just how impressive the Eye of Sion was. The Empire never intended for the Class 1 hyperdrives in its superstar destroyers to be used for extragalactic travel, but because Elspeth and Skoll stole them from the New Republic and repurposed them